Namaste everyone. In today's video, I wanted to share with you how to awaken your consciousness, awaken your intuition, and connect with the universal energy. My name is Priya. I'm very passionate about sharing positivity and empowering others to live their life to their fullest. We're all creators. We have the capability of creating our life the way we want it. So let's make it beautiful together. Let's dive in. So today's topic is about awakening your intuition and connecting with the universal energy. Especially during pandemic time, a lot of people start looking into YouTube channels and other aspects of learning how to really grow their spirituality, grow their consciousness, to get to the highest level of consciousness. We all try to better ourselves in some ways. And recently this spirituality and raising your consciousness has been a popular topic. So how do you actually do that? If you think about it, when you're born as a baby, you obviously we can't remember how things were when we were a baby, but if you look at a baby right now, they tend to see things, and it's often said that babies do see angels and other spirits and stuff like that, other dimensions, because if you think about it, we're really fresh. As a baby, you're really fresh. Your energy is really fresh. There's no contamination basically. But once you start living your life throughout the years, then you get conditioned, your mind gets in the way. And once you start getting conditioned and your mind gets in the way, the mind starts using up the energy. And when your mind starts using up the energy, then you start losing your powers. That's why sometimes little children have more better intuition than adults. But as they grow and their mind gets occupied with things, then they are not connected to the intuition. So it's not about getting something new. It's basically us about being able to connect with what we already had. And some of us know that we had it. There are so many people that I've heard that mentions that they used to have special powers, or they used to be able to see things or see people's aura or whatever it is that they used to see or feel and be able to connect, that they used to be able to do that when they were a child, but then now they are not able to do it. So that happens because your mind is occupied. So the best way to do this is basically prepare your vessel. Our vessel you need to build up your vessel. When I say vessel, I mean your body, your mind, your spirit. So build that up. And how you can do that is, first of all, you can do a little bit of physical exercises to get rid of some stagnant energy within your body. Sometimes you feel that stiffness in your body. Those are like stuck energies as well. So the best way to do that is you can do yoga, you can do stretching, and if you're not into those, you can do a little bit of jogging or running or jumping jacks. Whatever you feel good, just move your body and sweat it out. So when you do that, and that's why when you work out, you feel good afterwards as well, right? Because you're releasing all these stagnant energies, and you then get that fresh energy in your body. So that is one way of doing it. The second way is actually practicing some meditation. And the best meditation, there's so many guided meditations that you can, Google or YouTube, whatever you need to. Even have guided meditations classes. Some yoga classes provide those meditations as well. But without doing any of that, you could do something on your own just by sitting in a quiet room. Just sit down and do some witnessing meditation. And what witnessing meditation is, basically you focus on your breathing, and you focus on the sound of your breathing, how you breathe in and breathe out. And through you have to do this through your nose, so just breathe in and breathe out, and focus on the way the breath is going in your body and getting out, and just focus on your breathing. And when I say this, when you sit down and do this, the first many times you do that, your thoughts will basically get in your way, because our mind is always occupied, and usually it comes through our senses. So when we're sitting down in a quiet room, usually then we are like, oh, it's starting to feel a little bit colder. So you start feeling those senses. Or if you hear a sound, let's say someone's phone is ringing, then you're like, oh, I need to tell, I hear that. And then you start, once you start sensing, then you create dialogue based on your senses. Then you are like, oh, I hear that phone. Next time I need to make sure my phone is on silent. Or next time I need to tell that person to keep quiet. Whatever it is, your mind gets in the way, because based on your senses, then you start creating your dialogue, and that dialogue continues on, and it prolongs that you actually get out of your meditation mode. So what you need to do is, anytime these thoughts come in, you have to let it go, and you physically have to say it in your mind. You can say, I'm letting this go, or you can do it through your breathing. So when you're breathing out, you just say, I'm letting it go. So let's say I'm hearing the phone, and once I hear the phone, and then I let it go by breathing out, I'm letting that phone ring go. When any sort of dialogue comes, let's say the sun is hitting your face and you're like, oh, I'm sitting in the wrong direction. The minute the sun hits your face and you create that dialogue, you're like, I'm letting go of that sun. So anything that's coming in your mind, you have to just keep forcing yourself to kind of breathe it out and say, let it go. And every time you breathe it out and let it go, you're focusing on your breath again, because then you come back to your breath. So you have to practice this on a daily basis. So it doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen over a week. You have to practice on a daily basis. The more you practice with witnessing, the more you learn to tune in. You get deeper into your meditation, you get into your consciousness, then therefore you can raise your consciousness. So the more you practice, the more you get better at your intuition, the more you get connected. I hope this video was helpful for you. If it was, please click the like button and share this video with your family and friends as well. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and click the notification button, as I'm very determined to creating weekly videos for you guys to empower you to live your life to your fullest. Until then, namaste.